Hello, my name is Sausage, and welcome to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Been very much looking forward to this. I've played pretty much every Final Fantasy game in the series outside of the MMOs 11 and 14. So very excited to jump into this one. You can see them on the setting screens. I don't exactly know when the game's going to boot up, and imagine it is going to be when I hit this confirm settings and begin game. So I am going with the action focused. I think the story focus just gives you some items that let you auto heal or something like that. I really don't know anything about this game. I've tried to avoid all spoilers outside of watching like a trailer or two and reading a little bit about the combat, but I'm going into this virtually blind. So let's see how this goes. Expecting a great one.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Looks like we have ability to attack during this cutscene. That's pretty cool. Oops. There we go. Here at the realm 873. The Nysa Defile.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay, so we get control
I said focus, Wyvern.
of Wyvern. Clive. Okay, is his actual name. Can I do inversion? We're gonna start gameplay settings, system tab. Options on the system tab include wireless controller configuration as well as video, audio accessibility. Okay. Game settings, action focus, that's fine. I want that. Target lock, toggle or hold. We'll leave it on toggle for now. Invert, vertical. I play everything inverted, so. Invert, vertical world map. Sure, we'll try that. Target. What is target follow? Automatically adjust camera position where next target is off screen. We'll leave that off for now. Master volume, subtitles, I'm going to leave on. And, ooh. So cycle icons. Lock on with L1. Use shortcut and commands. I'm sure we'll figure out a lot of this as we go on. You can taunt. That's funny. Reset camera, jump, melee, iconic feet, magic, evade, ready icon abilities. Okay. I won't remember all that immediately, but is there no sprint button that I saw? Oh, tilt. Fully to run. Okay, that seems simple enough.
Just in time. Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Is there Nitra stronghold?
Quickly!
If I'm mispronouncing any of these, hopefully the game will correct me.
You refuse. Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hroka!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Okay. Movement, camera, jump. Let's see. Checking out the scenery.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Okay.
Right on top of us.
A few more F words than I've seen in any previous Final Fantasy game. It's funny. Not that that bothers me. This looks like it should be the way I'm supposed to go. Okay. Thank you, handy arrows.
You just gonna stand there?
Oh.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
So this is 13 years earlier, if I remember correctly.
Do you yield?
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
So combat tutorial. Okay.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Excellent. Keep them coming. Well done. You and wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rosfield.
R1 to evade. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to counter.
Keep trying, Clive.
Was I not clear as to the purpose of this exercise?
Okay, do those not count as evasions?
Try to evade my attacks.
I am.
Good. Move only when you must. Come on. Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and ranged can be used while executing a Phoenix.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard.
That's pretty cool.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Assuming items such as potions and tonics can be used to revive Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to any of the D-pad buttons, well, I guess except for left, via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. Items can also be used directly from the menu. Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clyde's current level, status, and gear. So let's see. Items tab contains a list of all non-gear items currently in Clyde's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used anytime from this tab. Items could also be assigned to shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press square to bring up the shortcut window. And then decide. Okay, so right now it's on up. Okay. Did I not? There we go.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You don't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
How that, me boy? Make proof of your strength.
Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back, break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them while they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat it this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay
Oh, I
calm.
forgot to...
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh.
That'll have to do for now.
Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he gains his senses. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames. Oh, it has a cooldown.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
Right then.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
Oh, that's a cool version of the victory fanfare.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born a phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Sunrise, sunset. Yeah, forgive me if it's taking in all the cutscenes. Try not to talk over too many of those. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instincts to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed. So is that kind of like a waypoint?
Is trouble brewing?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Father? I do not believe they've given his name quite yet. If I'm not mistaken, he has the same voice actor as Sir Hendrik from Dragon Quest XI, which is, at the time of this recording, the only other playthrough that I have on my channel. I think I'm like 2/3 of the way through that as of the time of this recording. So if you enjoy what you see in this playthrough, definitely go check that out. If you've never played that game before, it's a full walkthrough, and it is quite an exceptional game, as I'm hoping this one will be. Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items can be viewed on the items tab in the items menu. So that was a potion. So do I actually want to follow? Nope, can't go up there. Chocobos! Heck yeah, armor-plated chocobos. War chocobos.
Well, this is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade.
See a man with a face tattoo. So apparently we will get one of those shortly.
Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Is this little girl with the dog my sister? Believe so. I was going to say this earlier. The face tattoos
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
kind of remind me of the.
I think someone's hungry.
What is this? I can't talk to him as of yet. Yeah, the face tattoos kind of remind me of the Lussie, Falsey from Final Fantasy 13, whatever it's called. That game is so confusing story-wise.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
I can't remember if this is the one that ended up like was originally going to be Final Fantasy 13 Versus, and then they kind of abandoned it and made it a different game. I could be correct or incorrect. If you know for sure, leave a comment. Let me know how off I am. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push with all your might. That seems excessive, but I guess a little bit of realism.
Good luck.
Little puppy.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
Have royalty never heard of, like, pillows or cushions? That throne cannot be comfy.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Active time lore. Oh, is that reminds me of Final Fantasy IX. Hold the, I guess the main big button, whatever that is called. Access active time lore feature. Compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. Active time lore can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All active time lore entries can be accessed later in the game. Active time lore. Oh, so you could read all these. Situated in the heart of the Duke Hall, capital of Rosalith. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of these right. So, it is from the towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy, watched over the rise of his proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Okay. Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed in a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner Archduke Elwyn Rosefield. I'm assuming that's my father. Because I am Clive Rosefield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy doesn't even have its own mother crystal. Duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west, amidst the boiling sea. That sounds like a fun place. Okay, Elwyn Rosefield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, and father of Clive and Joshua. So the other girl does not appear to be my sister unless she is unclaimed. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good efforts in the quelling of the rebellious northern territories. The Iron Kingdom. Also known in the local tongue as Hiernan. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Los. Oh man, they'll pronounce these later. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath. Okay, so Drake's Breath is a Mother Crystal. That's why we're fighting over it. Rises from a volcanic island situated within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which give rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. So is a duchy like a country? Is that just a fun word for that? And the Mother Crystals, enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valistia. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. I love Final Fantasy games, but some of the lore and some of the names they give for certain things are absolutely ridiculous. Look, most of what I just read was complete nonsense, but I'm sure it will make sense at one point or another. I don't want to... Oh, is this actually where I was supposed to go? I was trying to go the wrong way.
No messages, my lord.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're literally in the past, so I can't imagine there's too much to do besides go through. Who am I at? How do you save in this game? Are there save points? Or do you literally, you just hit save? I'm not going to call it an episode quite yet, but I'm just curious.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. He is a youth of but 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Wow, what a what a bitch. He's the oldest son, so if his father dies and he takes the throne, he'll then all of a sudden be worthy.
Wishing on a star.
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Ooh. World map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by the glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. So, still wind. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes to chain complex attacks only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack. Yeah, I think those are more for the story-focused mode. I think we're good without that. So, ooh, party members. I like the old school little thing showing by party members in the bottom. Journal, Lost in a Fog. So I guess this will show the current. Alright. Rosarian Oath, Rosarian Belt. Ability points, skill. Oh, gear and icons. Gear and icons tabs used for equipping weapons and armor as well as assigning iconic abilities. So apparently we will get more of those. Ring of Timely. I'm not doing any of that. Those seem like cheating. But with that being said, I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep these episodes, but I'm going to try to keep them around an hour. I'll look at some of these abilities a little bit next time. So yeah, we'll pick up the next episode right here. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. My name is Sausage, and hope you stay tuned and look forward to more episodes of the playthrough. Thanks everyone.